Hi, welcome to today's video. Very quickly, I'm going to talk to you about mentorship. Things you should do before you turn a teenager or before you leave the stage of being a teenager. Being a teenager is an interesting state of life, but there are also some challenging moments that comes in, you know, there are also challenging moments that come into teenagehood, so that you need help and guide. That's very fundamental. You need help, you need guidance throughout your teenage stage, and in fact throughout life. Nobody knows it all. Nobody has all it takes to be who they want to be. There are always things you will need that are embedded in some people, and that's why you should assess them and get those things. So what are the things you should do before you leave the stage of teenagehood or before you turn a teenager? What are those things? You need to get yourself a mentor. A mentor, very important. Who is a mentor? A mentor is someone who is an expertise in something, who is experienced, and who is willing to help someone gain same experience, who is ready and willing to walk someone through the process of getting to same level that they've attended. So you need a mentor in your life. Very, very important. You can't do life all on your own. I know you're smart, you're intelligent, you're vibrant, you are always, you always figure out life any which way. But it's important that you get a mentor, because eventually mentors have a very salient role that they play in your life. You need to search and find a mentor. I know that mentors are not littered on the streets. They are hard to find. Sometimes you look at someone and you think they could be your mentor, and then all of a sudden they do something and you think, you feel, oh, he's not fit to be my mentor anymore. She's not fit to be my mentor. I wouldn't like to learn this kind of thing from her or that. So what are the values? What are the qualities of a good mentor? If you are on the lookout for a mentor, what should you look out for in someone so that you could approach them to be your mentor? Number one thing that is very important is that they have to have same or similar values with you. Now, I know nobody's perfect, but they have to have same or similar values, because if you are following someone who is going where you're not going, you're going to arrive where you do not want to arrive at. You're going to arrive at a destination that is not your targeted destination. And that's why as a teenager, you need to even have your values. In my previous videos, I've shared with you the values, how to cultivate how to cultivate yourself as a teenager. Self-value, values that you should live your life with. Okay, so you should be sure that this person that you want to take as your mentor have similar value with you or same values with you. For instance, if this person does not value honesty and you want them to be your mentor, they're going to teach you what they have, okay? Because they can't give what they don't have. They're going to teach you what is already a working principle in their life. So if you have someone who takes on a value that you do not want, if, for instance, someone does not take time seriously and the person is mentoring you, you're going to just catch the same lifestyle. If you are having someone who drinks, who takes alcohol, who, such thing doesn't mean anything to him. He just takes it like water. With time, you're going to pick on the same attitude because he or she is mentoring you. If someone is mentoring you and they are promiscuous, you're likely to pick it. I know there's a place of just selecting the good parts of someone, but it has to be that there are fundamental values that must tally between you and that your mentor. Otherwise, you would go into that process of mentorship and you come out on the other end an entirely different kind of person, and you will shock yourself. And the reason will be that this person has values that are opposing to you or who you want to be. So always make sure that the person you want to be your mentor has values that you want to adapt as a person. Next thing is that you have to have the person who believes in you. The person that will mentor you have to be someone who believes in you. I mean, imagine someone being your mentor and the person does not believe in you. The person does not believe you can do anything. They don't believe you can make progress, you could grow. They don't believe you could do anything good. They're always talking down on you. They're always treating you bad. They don't even listen to you. They don't believe you make sense. That person will kill you. That person will strangle you. Any effort of growth that you make will just be thwarted by the person because they do not believe in you. So you have to choose a mentor who believes in you. How do you know a mentor who believes in you? It has to be you could not pick the signal by watching how the person listens to you. Is this person always eager to listen to me? Are they eager to pay attention to what I have to say? Are they eager to encourage me in the efforts I'm making? Do they believe I make sense in the things I say? That's how you know a mentor who believes in you or a mentor who does not believe in you. The next thing about a mentor, quality of a mentor that you need, is that this person must represent the future that you want. There's a future I want, there's a future you want. So if you see someone and you feel, oh, this person represents the kind of future I want, the kind of tomorrow I desire, then you can approach them for mentorship. Okay, but if you look at this person and their today doesn't look like the future I want, then you leave them. Okay, so that's why it's important to look at someone and be sure that this person represents the future that I want. Because if you are going to someone who does not represent the future that you want, that's all they can offer. What they have is what they can offer. But if they represent the future that you want, then you can be sure that you're going to follow their template, you're going to follow their steps and arrive at the same future or similar future. Okay, so that's why it's important, very important, to have someone who is who has the same future or similar future that you desire. Another quality of a mentor is that they act as a ladder. They are willing to serve as a ladder for you. By that I mean they're willing to connect you. They're willing to open you up. They're willing to, allow you use their ladder of success, their ladder of impact, their ladder of life. Assuming this person, maybe I want to write jump and I have this mentor, she should be willing or he should be willing to tell me, okay, you want to study mass communication? Okay, I have this friend who studied mass communication. Come on, I'll connect you to her. I'll give you her number. I'll talk to her on your behalf so that when you get into school, you could get her notes and read ahead and all of that. Or, oh, you're looking for work. Or, oh, you want to go for service. I have a friend who lives in the same state you were posted. I'll be willing to connect you to the person so that the person can give you any assistance that you will need as a fresher in the environment. That's what a mentor does. Or guide you, provide you that guide, on how to attack life when difficult situations arises. And you need such mentors. If a mentor doesn't have that quality, or if someone doesn't have that quality, then they are not qualified to be your mentor at all. Next is that your mentor have to be honest. Honesty have several dimensions. First is that the person must be honest with you, to tell you the truth, to tell you when you're doing bad and correct you. A mentor can actually watch you destroy your life. Do you know? A mentor, if the person is not honest, can be cheering you when he should be rebuking you, can be encouraging you when they should be discouraging you from taking a particular step. So that when they see a danger coming, there's an evil adage that says, what an elder sits down to see, a child, even if he climbs an iroko tree, will never see it. So a mentor is supposed to serve as a foresight for you, so that when they see a danger coming, they should tell you, no, I don't think you should do this. I don't think this is the best option. Can you do it this way, do it that way? That's a mentor. But if they're not honest, they just want to make you feel comfortable, make you feel good, make you feel cozy, that person is going to destroy your life. So a mentor have to be honest. Finally, a mentor have to be someone that you can keep in touch with. I mean, there's a difference between a role model and a mentor. A mentor, you have to keep in touch with them as constant as possible. I know we teenagers or young people, many times we see someone over the internet or on social media and we're like, that's my mentor, I like him, I like this person. But the person is living millions of miles away from you, maybe not even in the same country, not even in the same continent, and all of that. A mentor have to be someone that you are in contact with, you are talking with, you share ideas with, you share your hard moments with, and they give you advice, they encourage you, they give you counsel and all of that. But if a mentor is someone that you only read their posts on social media and you only watch their movies and all of that, that's not a mentor, that's a role model. So you need to get a mentor, a handsome person who will take you through life. Okay, that's what you need at this moment. The first thing you need in your journey as a teenager is a mentor, or one of the first things, I should say, one of the fundamental need of yours as a teenager is to get a mentor. A mentor will help you to journey through life without making so many mistakes. And that is it today on this video. In my next video, I'm going to share with you the kind of a teenager you should be to be able to attract the right mentor. Because it's not just enough to have this mentor that have all of these qualities. You can still have a mentor with all these qualities and still end up in a tragic kind of life. Reason being that you didn't maximize the relationship, or probably you weren't the right type of person. So you need A to be right, and you also need B to be right, and you are A and the mentor is B. So we are going to marry those two in the next video, so watch it right here.